Coming up next is singer Rouge on Spotlight. Born and bred in the UK, but in Nigeria for the love of Afrobeats. She tells us more about her second project, Madame.
Incredible Mel Hogan. Anyway, you hear my name, you know that is mother. Not to transport her, but me better than state I'm the female Van Damme. Magic them all, Harry Mel Potter.
Rouge makes a second attempt at mainstream music with her sophomore project, Madame. A bold statement of a mission to reign in the Afrobeats music circle, which she fell in love with many years ago.
Me, I bring Vietnam, you never saw soldier. Can say me now, maybe I can come after. Me no like to come when the day don't duck. Got my own cars and I need to sing cap.
Her passion for music became ignited by celebrity studio sessions she had access to at a time when she was studying pharmaceutical chemistry at the Queen Mary University of London.
It's cliche, but as long as I can remember, in church, school, plays, I love just melodies and writing as well, because I write my music. And I just fell in love with it. And so I just love to sing and be on stage and perform.
Born and bred in the UK, Rouge was introduced to the Nigerian music industry during her several holiday trips to Lagos.
This is like 2013. Like when I used to come initially, like Nigeria was like for weddings, for family events. And so I was like, hold on a second, I like this sound that I'm hearing. That we didn't hear it in London. Or if we heard it, it was a very small percentage. So I just was like, okay, how am I gonna incorporate this? Because I feel like your environment affects how you think, how you move. So I just kept on coming to Nigeria and just coming, and then my stay just got longer and longer and longer, and then we're here now. You network, you go to events, you open for shows, you go to parties, industry meetings, and it just starts to roll and roll and roll. Because I remember the very first time I came to Nigeria, my mobile phone was empty because no one knew me and I knew no one. But obviously that's very different now, and that just shows you like day by day, you meet different people, and it just opens like new doors, new opportunities.
Her debut single, Semper featuring Burna Boy, was released to moderate reviews in 2016. Armed with a determination to do better, she releases a new video, Madame, a dancehall track with a video directed by Frizzle and Bizzle Films.
I'm the female Van Damme, magic them all, Harry Mel Potter. No time we kill the ninja. If music is the seed, then I'm the planter. Model size them, I'm waiting for the queendom. And knock your head, give them Down syndrome. Virgin chick, you can call me Lee Ching Chong. Kafu them as cause I'm his queen.
She describes her personality as well as the visual interpretation of the video as original.
There was no conscious reason. I would just be myself. And I feel like whatever you're doing, if it's music or otherwise, you have to be yourself and be authentic and be new and be fresh and not just like fit into the mold. And that's what, but I didn't think about it. It wasn't a conscious thing like, we're not going to do Shaki today. It was just, let's just do what makes us feel good, and that was it.
Though new in the industry, One of her challenges is building a brand that is unique and not seen to be an imitation of other established female acts in the pop genre.
That happens for girls, if you notice, that 100 guys can come out in a week and no one would ever compare them and say, oh, David's like Wiz, or Wiz is like this. It's just like, oh, it's a new guy. But for girls, it's always like, oh, there's a new girl. She's trying to be like Lil' Kim, or Cardi. She's trying to look like Nicki. But I feel like you have to be authentic. It comes to... Every great person has inspiration. Like, you know, you have Beyonce, Whitney Houston, but you have to have your own lane, your own thing. What makes you tick? What works for you? And that's what I try to focus on. I don't focus on anyone else.
You want to die for me. Top shop, link up, let me see you wake up. Big shop, break up, my shop, def. Top, pasta, let me see you fix that, take off. Nice to meet ya. We're gonna go and see Madam with the lead, yeah.
Music is, for me, is magic, it's inspiration, it's a language that you don't have to understand to get the meaning. That's what music is for me, especially. And it lets me express in a different way than talking or than writing. Just dancing, singing, seeing your work that didn't exist affects a complete stranger. That means a lot to me. That's why I love music.
Rouge is now signed to Lima Music and is working to release new projects, both in music and movies.
Me want them like moving, eat them like a Chinese man sushi. Me I bring Vietnam, you never saw soldier. Can feel me now, maybe I can come after. Me no let her come when the day done dark. Got my own cars and I need to send cab. And anytime I come, we not gonna stay a little while. We go burn the whole candle to the morning light. Fresh from the kitchen, feeling like to whiz. You know we no scared about them bills. Give them that piece, I pass it with ease. As a madam boss chick, nice to meet ya. We're gonna want to go and see Madam with the lead, yeah.